Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes.
Do you get to select where the portal opens?
Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I will be your host and dungeon master for this evening. Let's get right into the festivities. We'll introduce our party. Starting from my left, we have Zach as Peridot Lincolnwoods.
Pork trumpet, I want a crumpet.
To his left, we have John as Lord Jarrell the Light.
Pleasure to be back.
To his left, we have Francesco as Felix Fizzlebottom.
Let's make a plan.
To his left, we have Mike as Lord Captain Quinn Southwind.
At my pleasure.
Damn.
To his left, we have James as Hoblet the Smasher.
Good evening, friendos.
And to his left, we have Massimo as Morton Mac. So, ending at the end. In the last episode, you guys had an audience with the Raven Queen.
Yeah, just starting there.
Yeah, we're right into it.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah.
There was an awesome fight, and then we ended up in the what?
In the Shadowfell.
Yeah, which is like the undead
Shadowfell.
or whatever. But they're not like undead; they're just ghosts and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peridot
Not the undead, just the dead.
The dead. We went to the Palace of Fate.
Yeah.
And we met Mr. Kitty.
Yeah, the kitty.
Yep.
Who promptly shown that is not what you should ever call him again.
No.
Well, he's a little fuzzy guy.
If you see him,
Hello.
I think we actually made Zach write it into his character flaws.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did. Let me review that.
Folks, just to kind of catch everybody else up. In Radioland,
I think you fucked up again. Definitely not under the flaws, friend,
yeah. It
but
was
under
not
my
good.
bonds.
Right.
Excuse me.
Turns into a big soft idiot with cute kitties.
Your bonds. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Not a flaw.
But like we're coming off of
Perfectly
like, the wedding and all this stuff, so we're like we're catching ourselves up right now.
Right.
And me, friend, and Mike are a little altered on hot sauce right now.
Also that video is going to be on the Instagram or somewhere, even on the Discord. I'm not sure if it might be too long for Instagram.
We kicked it up a notch. Are you saying that Instagram is going to be like defunct by the time this episode comes out? What are you
Probably.
talking about,
I'm
friend?
not sure if the video's too long for it.
Anyway, so yeah, we ended up in the Shadowland after that gigantic fight in Mudgett's basement.
Yep.
Which was epic.
Yeah.
And the Raven Queen, when I say she tasked us with something, it was more like, listen, you work for me now.
Right.
Because whatever her plans are far more important.
She put you in your place, is what you're saying.
It was like some pretty.
She literally put you in your place.
That's what I'm dancing around.
Sure.
It was pretty pro level voluntelling.
Yeah.
It was like.
Yeah. In Jarrell's eyes, of course, Valen is still his god. Like,
Yeah, I wonder. I'm curious what
that's-
she has to say about that later.
Right. Yeah.
That's
going to be. I mean,
It'll be a
See,
conversation for
I've
future
failed-
meditation.
Jarrell has failed to mention numerous things to Valen through
Right.
the telekinetic whatever helmet thing.
Yep.
And I think most of that's out of pure ignorance.
You're gonna have to have that conversation. You're like, listen, I've been seeing a new god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jarrell would never.
Let's put a pin in that one.
I need a break for a while.
Yeah. And then finally, Mr. Black was revealed to us as the Lord Reaper. Like we know his job now.
Yeah.
It's his job when it's someone's turn to die, right? When it's their fate to die, he makes sure that if someone is trying to avoid that, that eventually they come to collect. You know.
Yeah.
So we're with him right now. He just sliced open a portal back to Tarantis, and it's like that's what we're walking out of.
Yeah, real cash like.
Right.
What time is it?
What day is it?
What's good?
So now that we're caught up to present, Mr. Black uses his scythe that he pulls out of literally nowhere and slices a hole in reality right in front of you.
Because he just does that.
Yep.
The thing he does.
Forming this vertical, almost flaming line where he grabs either side of it, rips it open.
So yeah, can I really like the convoluted nature of that. He doesn't have the scythe on him. He like reaches into one sort of portal, gets the
pulls
scythe,
out.
and then he uses the scythe from the sort of portal to open a real portal.
Yes.
Okay,
It looks so cool. I'm sure he just does it for flair.
I like that.
No,
He's
there's a sequence of real events that have to
Yeah.
take place. It's part of the whole process.
I'm into it.
Or he just like
Listen, he's just
flair.
ritualizing, okay?
One of the
Which also makes sense.
I have to ritualize on the fly here.
Right.
No,
is Mr. Black in his white suit still? Or what's he wearing now?
Yeah. What's Mr. Black wearing?
he's now wearing a navy blue suit, cream colored shirt, open collar, a matching navy fedora.
Okay. Did I mention? Did I ask already? Does he look like he looks like someone different, right?
Different, but not entirely different. Like some of the traces are still there,
Okay.
but it's like he's about 20 to 25 years older and lived a very different life.
I see. Very interesting. Because I mean, like, remember the body he was in before, that's gone. So that's why I'm trying to address like what body is Mr. Black in? as strange of a question as that would be to ask in any other context.
right.
Right.
When you're looking in the mirror, what do you see?
Yeah.
Honestly, like about 20, 25 years older than the Arion Black that you knew. He's almost in his...
You still have all
Late
the
40s.
original knowledge of Aryan Black, though.
Oh,
Okay.
not
So
the
the
knowledge
brain
of
is
it
the same thing.
is
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever he is.
Okay.
It's
Like this
all
is
the
the
same.
real version of him that you
Right.
didn't quite have before.
Pretty sweet.
That was him catching a ride in someone else's body.
Who wasn't really using it anymore.
But yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is how long until the damn
Arion Black
coronation?
prayed for death, and death came for him.
Right.
It just never let him go.
Right.
Well, he wasn't using the body.
It's just a vessel.
I mean,
Okay.
The body's just a vessel.
I'm sure he would have had he not been tortured to death.
Or more importantly, less the body and more the identity.
Right.
Like that was the valuable part. The body just kind of came with it.
Okay.
That body's taken quite a beating too.
Yeah, it's slightly unusable now, but
Right.
he never really needed it to begin with. So he slices this hole in reality, rips it open, and you step into some woods.
Okay.
Like pine trees, you can hear the sound of birds chirping, you're out in nature. It is about, just judging by the sun, you might say around 6 p.m.
Okay. Can I just turn to Mr. Black real quick and be just like, so this task that we all sort of have together, because you're in on this too now, buddy.
I was in on this from the beginning.
Right. So, but now we're all here. We're caught up. Like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Jarl turns to Felix. You don't have a plan?
I'm trying. I'm grasping here, but I'm trying to talk to the person who knows more about this cryptic situation than I do.
Hoblet is literally snickering out loud, watching Felix fumble over not having a plan.
Shut your mouth.
Jarl
with
is
your
swinging-
laughing and your bullshit.
Jarl is swinging his sword at some grass and leaves on trees.
Quinn starts
are.
like whistling in with the birds, but the birds stop kind of tweeting back. And as he kind of starts to fade out, all of a sudden a crow just goes, caw. and that's it.
Huh.
And he just kind of shrugs.
You all may not have an immediate plan, but I can imagine that you all, each of you, have some sort of idea what you would be doing in the immediate future. It's normal to feel that. It's normal to want that. Unfortunately, raise your hands. If your plans for the next few years envision seeing the end of fate itself, please raise your hand.
Oh yeah, that's an important moment I forgot to mention in the recap. At some point, the Raven Queen, who can see all fates, up until the moment of the coronation, she can see everything, and now she can't see anything past that.
Wild.
So something's about to happen.
Right.
For the record,
That's
more
really
something
important to
is
mention.
about to happen.
Something is about to happen tomorrow at noon.
Probably.
Let's get a good
I would,
night's
I would
sleep.
guess
That
so.
was so.
Something is going to happen, and that something and everything after that is completely shut off from fate.
So,
Jarrell
That's
turns
our
to
episode.
Felix.
Good night.
I think I might have a plan, what we can do with the rest of our afternoon/evening.
My point being is that there was no way there's no way I could have planned for this sort of thing, because how do you plan in advance for the end of causality?
Mort's hand's been raised this entire time.
Oh, you anticipated it? Nice.
Just looking really scared. My hand's raised up in the
It was foretold to Mort.
Mort, do you have a?
I have nothing to
something
say. I'm
share?
just like shivering. My teeth are kind of like shattering. A
Dude,
little
it's
bit.
It's good to be
I'm
able to
just- I'm
it's warm
scared.
out again.
It's warm, but I'm just very scared.
Wait, does that mean that you actually saw the end of fate as we know it coming, or you just heard somebody raise your hand, raise your hand, and so you raised
It
your
was
hand?
more because somebody told me to raise my hand and told me everything was doomed,
Okay.
and then I raised my hand.
You're like, well, if it'll help.
Yeah. I was just trying to agree.
Well,
Nobody
it's
else
good to
raised
be
their
able to
hands.
stand up and realize when you know you're full of shit.
That's fair.
Hand's still up.
Okay, I'm just making sure all of everyone's concerns have been heard, but I think I have a plan. What do we know about this coronation?
It's happening.
Yes,
At noon?
thank you.
Tomorrow.
So, given
Someone will be
that it's
coronated.
literally the only, I mean, besides this letter here that Quinn has been holding on to this whole fucking time,
Yeah.
that's all the information we got. So why don't we take a moment and learn about the people involved in this event, and also maybe, do we still have the scrying orb? I forgot. Did I
Sure.
take it? Is it in my bag of holding?
I thought Zero had it, and we got pissed off last time we talked
Shit.
about it.
Yep, there it is.
Shit.
Oh, cocksand.
And he's back at the keep, but none of us know that. And it's too
Right.
late to get back there now. So, because there's one more gem here in
Yep.
this city. One more of those scrying gems, and if you recall, most of those were tied to really bad things. And from what I recall at least, of those gems and like the things that we saw in it, the person who was in Tarantis was some sort of person working on and around that gigantic pillar of light that you can't miss if you look in the sky, because it's just shooting out from this city. So, I propose we just check it out. See, maybe if we could. It looked like maybe he was wearing something on his head. I don't know.
You know, this sounds less like a plan and more like just an objective. Just gonna put that out there.
Listen, I'm saying that if you're talking about causality and the end of it is tomorrow at noon, I guarantee something. You have your gem. You have undead. You have cause. You have links. These things that tied to evil people.
Jarrell puts his finger up against Felix's mouth, and he says,
"Oh,
"We should have all the gems. You're correct. Let's go."
Yeah.
thank you, Terrell."
Fine.
I just thought that maybe the rest of them needing more convincing than you, since you're literally the only person who agreed with me or said anything.
No, I'm agreeing that we should do that. I think
It was,
we should
yeah.
call it what it is.
It was more like this will now occupy our time until the end of fate. But yeah,
This is
I'm
a
not
good.
just trying to
This is a good objective.
It sounds like something.
Is it
to
a
do.
plan? I don't think so.
I
Jarl
don't
turns
know
to
what we're gonna do.
Mr. Black, where are we?
You know what? It's cool. It's an objective. It's cool. Just gonna.
Wait, Terrell, that's a really good question. Where are we?
We're in the woods.
Just gonna.
I
No,
mean,
we're in.
is
We're
there a
supposed to
path?
be in.
Are we in the
Are
middle
we,
of the
how
woods?
are we in the woods? I thought we came back right in the city.
That's a good question. I
Hey.
opened my portal to the city.
Right. How the hell
I
did
thought
you
we
end
were-
up in the woods?
I thought we were standing in trees and there were birds and stuff. No?
Yes, your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, no. He just said that there were birds because just because it's a city doesn't mean that there's not birds like
I thought
chilling.
we were in the woods.
No,
Wait, I
that's
thought
what he
we were
said.
definitely in the woods.
We're in the woods.
We're in the
Yeah,
woods.
When did we get in the woods?
Felix,
said
we've
pine
been in
trees.
the woods
Yep.
the whole time.
Dave was being facetious.
Right now, I think we're
No,
just in
I'm
the
not being
weeds.
facetious. You're in the woods.
Right. Well, before about this, I'm confused.
Doesn't matter.
We're in the woods.
So let's get to the city.
In the woods?
Let's get to
Yes.
the city. We'll find our way.
And-
Into the woods. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. Wrong.
Yeah, montage. Getting out of the woods montage.
Apparently.
That's
Out of the
actually, that
woods,
makes
we're
a lot of
getting out
sense.
of the woods montage. Out of the woods, we're getting out of the woods and back
Where?
into
Over
the
here.
city.
Over there. Over here.
Montage.
Over there.
Chirp.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
Sure.
Well, as the DM, which way is the city?
We're asking you.
No, it's up to you to find out.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just going to tell you. You
I'm
gotta
going-
actually
hold on.
find something out or commit
I
to
will
a
send.
direction.
I will
no,
send.
we're asking Mr. Black, not.
No. I will send Slim Shady up above the tree line. Just have her peek and see where the city is, and then we'll go that direction.
Yep.
How's she gonna get up there?
She
She's
can
gonna fly.
She can fly?
She's gonna be able to fly. She's gonna fly. Have you missed the wings?
This hot sauce went straight to my head.
I think
Part of
all
her
of us are
body?
fucked up over this.
She's been floating and flying all over this bitch since like episode 6.
Quinn's over there playing Snow White. I don't even know what's going on right now.
I'm gonna leave that in.
She did half
She
the
can
work in the
fly.
jewel heist.
What dice do I roll?
Okay, anywhoozle.
Note to the listener. We're fucking burned out. We're running on fumes here, I think.
Yes.
But
Letter to the
I want you to know that we love you, and that's why we're here tonight.
Yep.
Damn straight.
And we also love each
Right.
other.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes sexually.
Sometimes people
Sometimes
say
too much.
sexual.
Oops.
Anywhoozle.
Hi,
Okay,
here
now,
for the
okay, wait,
gangbang.
okay. Can we take bets on who the first romance they're gonna ship is, like between us now?
Wait, what was that question? Take bets on what?
What first romance between one of us, someone in the audience is going to ship? I was being sarcastic and
I don't know, but if
fan
anyone's,
communities do that sometimes. So they're just like, oh, these two relationships.
There's a
Who
lot of
gives a
string.
shit?
There's a lot of chin stroking going on around the table now.
I'm just confused in
anyways.
the phrasing.
Let's move on.
That invoked a lot of deep thought.
and I'm just over here like, no mas robosexual.
Yeah, right.
So what does Slim see in the sky?
Yeah, what does Slim see in the sky?
Slim makes it up about 30 feet before she can kind of see that there's actually city all around.
We're in the park?
You are on an island
In the park?
in the park.
Great.
Yeah, Fillmore
Perfect.
Island to be.
How
Was that
much
the one that
water? How
Lunch
much
was looking
water?
over?
Right. How much water is between us and the shore?
Hold on. Arian Black is standing with us
Yes.
without pushing too many
Oh
buttons.
no.
Hoblet's just gonna go.
Ask.
Do you get to select where the portal opens?
This city has changed a lot in the last 6 months, and I've kind of been on the move.
Can you open it?
There was a
up?
lovely cafe here 4 months ago.
Is that a yes?
Are you saying
You
this
can.
island just showed up out of nowhere?
No, it's the island that we were
They-
overlooking with the
They
brunch.
terraformed like a quarter
Yeah.
of the city.
Yeah.
Great.
Like
Okay,
this is
okay.
a big deal festival going on.
Now, what day of the week is this?
Friday,
This is
right?
Friday evening
Yep.
at about 6 p.m. So you are 18 hours from the coronation.
Well, can you open another portal to the actual city so we don't have to swim our way over there?
We have walk on water.
Wait, Pablo can make us walk on water.
We'll just skip
That's
over
why
there.
I
like
was
heroes.
asking. I was just like, is it like a long way to walk, or can we just walk across the water?
Tomorrow. We need to get there now. Right now.
Black turns
Where?
up to Slim Shady. Which way is north?
She just like points out a little like claw.
Okay, he immediately motions the party to start walking due east.
Okay.
Okay, we're following him.
Yeah. I mean, cool.
Did you cast Walk on Water yet?
No,
No, not
no
you.
need.
We're asking.
He leads everyone else east, and maybe after a quarter mile of woods,
Oh, right.
you come to a bridge.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That worked.
Yeah.
Once
was
he-
really critical
Once he
of
got
this
his
area.
orientation, he knew where to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So what am I rolling?
Nothing. We're walking back into
Yeah.
town.
Roll to walk.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
Please don't make us roll to walk.
No.
Dexterity checks all around.
No.
Portal fuck us
Veto!
up anyway when we came by.
No.
Veto.
So we're walking back into the town now. Where, like, because there's a carnival going on everywhere,
Yes,
correct?
and this
Literally
bridge
everywhere.
actually takes you right out to the main midway.
Oh, hello.
Great. Okay. So how far are we away from that the weird building that we kind of investigated a little bit?
The really,
longhouse
the
with-
really big longhouse, that is just south of the well, and that is about 2 kilometers due west.
Which way do you-
Southwest.
Which way? I mean, we're following Mr. Black, I assume. Which way is he walking?
Well, he walks and gets to the other end of the bridge.
Yeah, at this point, we just like now that we're in the city, I just need to know how we get towards where that pillar of light thing is. Like,
Oh,
just
they wanna
look
go
up
that
and
way? Oh yeah, because
right.
the person worked there.
I want to find the person. I want to see if we can identify the person who works there.
And I have located.
Maybe they are
when we get
connected
close
to the
it.
end of fucking causality tomorrow.
I mean,
who knows?
If I were to pick one thing in like the entire world right now that would most likely cause the end of the world, it is that giant beam of light.
Thank
That giant beam of light is like here's a giant destroying world button. Push you want.
And I fucked up English earlier.
Why say many words when few words
Do trick.
do trick?
That sounds right.
Andy tells him it's basically the English language equivalent of wearing pants. What we're asking you to do is the English language equivalent of wearing pants.
What color is this beam of light?
It is bright blue.
See, that's like a calming color. I don't think it's
It's a huge beam of light,
I don't
Mort.
think it's anything bad.
Get your head in the game.
So is he leading us towards that, or is Felix just noticing
No,
where it is?
right now Black is just getting you guys to the other side of the bridge.
Right. I think we're kind of like
Okay.
up to us at that
Yeah.
point to kind of lead the show here.
Well, hold on a minute. So we're headed towards the large blue.
No, we're crossing the bridge.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting you guys across the
We got
bridge.
across the bridge. Can we just say that we're there? Like, why do we need to keep referencing the bridge?
I don't know.
It was
My
just a
move-
bridge.
My
other
movement
people
speed
had
is
different-
30 feet.
So wait, are we going toward that,
How
that
many turns?
beam of light?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to start getting towards that area and try to find where people are working.
Yes. Right.
Because especially if the coronation is tomorrow, people are probably working real hard.
Okay,
We only have a
that
couple
sounds
hours.
like a plan.
Well, where's the biggest hubbub in the city right now?
Oh, is it a plan or is it an objective, Quinn?
Felix is having.
Well, it was originally an objective.
Definitely an
It
objective.
now sounds like a plan.
It's getting there.
It
Yeah,
started
it's
out as a
starting to have,
plan,
like,
and then
pieces
became
to
an
it.
objective, and now
Mort-
you're saying it's a plan again.
Mort is actually going to ask Felix,
I didn't call it a plan this time.
what
He
is the
did.
I did.
definition of a plan?
You know what? It's too complicated for you to get into.
You know, we're stringing.
A process and series of actions you take to achieve an objective.
An
It seems like
objective.
right now we're stringing together an agenda. The plan is on the horizon. I can smell it.
Now, where's
It's
the
almost
difference
here.
between an agenda and an itinerary?
We are.
So we are now crossing the bridge.
Yeah.
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh my god.
Literally. Have
We
we
are-
crossed the bridge yet?
Yes, we are such pedantic assholes. It's ridiculous.
Why do you listen to us?
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
we
I'm
don't
sorry.
apologize for this.
I said sorry.
Let's go.
We don't apologize.
Mort's ready.
Okay.
Mort's anxious. He's no longer scared.
so
We're trying
Dave.
to go.
And
As Hoblet has crossed the bridge,
Black turns to you guys after you get off the bridge. I prefer to keep it to mission statement. Anything past that, and you're not quite flexible.
Listen to this guy.
He's not
Mission
wrong.
statement.
what do we see? What?
That's not a bad idea, though. What do you see? And it is the Grand Midway.
I thought you were asking Black that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah, like,
you're
where's-
asking the
no.
DM.
Where's the hubbub happening in the
Right.
city?
Right.
What's
What's
like,
the
if we're
hubbub?
going to the
All
blue
over.
light, it's gonna be there. It'll be
Right.
there
Yeah,
in 2
but
hours.
You
What's on
kind
the
of want to
way?
know what
Right.
you see on the way.
What's on the way? I get it. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
And right now, you are on the Grand Midway, which is roughly half a kilometer wide.
God damn.
Do they have any carnival games?
And about 2.5 kilometers long. And there are carnival games, there are food vendors, there are
Rides.
people with tents selling stuff. It's like, your local county fair plus, World's Exposition all going on right here.
What's
Right.
the closest game to our vicinity?
Because don't forget, this is the city where they use magic as technology.
Again, what's the
Right.
closest game that Mort can see?
Like carnival game.
Yeah.
I feel like we just walked into a place with a bunch of children, and now they're just we've lost them.
Well, even if you stay on task, you'd like to see what you see along the way.
Right.
There is a ring toss game. Maybe about 100 yards to the south.
How many gold per ring?
If they're giving away
Let's see.
gold, there's probably prizes, like it's like stuffed animals.
Yeah,
and
Are you
giant
talking about to
stuffed-
play, though?
like,
He's talking
how
about
much
to
I'm
play.
paying
Oh.
per ring to toss.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't say it's an
say
entire gold.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
an
how
entire
much
gold
can
is
one
kind of
gold piece
expensive.
give
I'm
me?
Yeah.
thinking like on a gold piece will get you 10 throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go throw 10 throws.
Jarrell follows Mort over toward the ring toss game.
Okay.
And as we pass like 2 booths, 'cause Jarrell's not really sure where we're going yet. He's just following the first person to make a move at this point. And as we pass the first 2 like booths, Manservant and Franz come around the corner.
Nice.
Manservant says nothing. Franz says, "Jarrell, it's great to see you."
Wait, isn't Hans, your squire, still looking for the shift?
Yeah, we have no idea where he is right now.
Oh, he's
But these
still-
2 just popped up out of nowhere.
Do you think he got into the shift, or did he just corral the shift for us?
He might be driving around town, like racking up a charge
Real
and looking
long,
for
expensive.
You're paying that
If we
out
find
of your own pocket.
we'll say that that's exactly what Hans is doing.
That could be a fun spin-off episode is his adventures trying to find the party tonight.
That's a great
Yeah, that
idea.
sounds awesome.
Which, yes,
Also, what do I
put that
win?
one in the bank.
What do I win if I toss this ring onto whatever I'm tossing it onto?
Yeah, what's like the grand prize?
I would like you to roll a d10.
As Jarrell sees where Mort is going, he turns back and looks at Felix and Hoblet.
You get 2 rings on, and you have a small prize.
What's the
I
prize?
was
It is stuffed animals, maybe about like 6-inch plush animals. There's a dog, a rabbit, and a duck.
Okay, I give the duck to Manservant.
Okay, that's you could only get one of the 3.
Oh,
You know how carnivals work?
So Mort gives the stuffed duck to Manservant, the giant Goliath.
yeah.
He has no reaction.
Well, then I'm gonna rip it out of his hands. I'm gonna give it to.
He's holding it now. You gave it to him.
Does he look happy?
He I don't even know if you can react fast enough to release it immediately.
Okay.
So are you tugging on this thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to take it back from him. He doesn't appreciate it.
Strength check.
13.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he wins.
He's still holding the duck.
Yeah, he can keep it.
Does manservant have the chest with him?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he doesn't really take that thing off.
Cool. Just making sure that I know that manservant has access to the
you
chest.
remember what's in the chest,
And
correct?
I don't
Contents.
remember what's
Oh,
in the
you
chest
don't?
at all.
Good.
Jarrell, can I pass you?
Is it the bobble?
Wait. Can I pass you a note real quick? Can I pass you just?
Whoa,
you know.
whoa,
While he's passing the
Secrets
note,
don't make friends. I see this happening. Do I see this happening?
Well,
hon.
the note? No, the note
that's-
is an out of character thing.
Yeah.
Well, no.
How are you actually passing?
I'm going
the
to
note?
pass it. Yeah, I'm going to pass it to Jarrell, but I'm going to have you read it as well.
Okay.
Okay.
But in game, you're
I am actually
passing
passing something
the note.
to Jarrell.
okay.
Do I see
While
him do
they're doing this, Hoblet has been looking around for one of those. Ding.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
The
Strong
hammer
man.
smash?
Does
Strong
he
man bell.
see one? Does he see one?
By the way, that is the perfect radio explanation for what you're looking for.
I didn't know. Ding. I didn't know if there was a name for it.
I think it's just called the ding.
Make a perception check.
I will make a perception check.
Yeah, not bad.
19.
Oh yeah, you beat the 8 that I rolled. There is one. Go back to the map now. Here, a quarter of a mile to the south.
Quarter mile to the south.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, we're in the midway.
Yep.
A quarter mile. That's one time around the track, bro.
I mean, this
Act like you've been there before.
it's still pretty far to see the friggin' hammer thing. Like that's
No.
it's a long distance.
It's because I got a 19 on my perception. I'm very fucking perceptive.
He can hear the ding.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Got the thumbs up from Dave.
Also,
So-
I've got a question. Does Paradil smell or see any deep fried meatloaf on a stick?
Deep fried meatloaf on a stick.
Everybody gets their thing.
One, you do not.
Dang it. I was promised I would get my thing.
There is a
Roll.
cornballer.
You seem to smell something to the north.
There's unidentified meat on the stick. But it's not.
It may or may not be in rough
Please
form.
tell me the Shore Magical franchised.
That's a separate roll.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Is it shawarma? Is it shawarma I smell?
You do smell shawarma, but you smell it to the south.
Oh, okay.
So let's go. I want to smash something.
All
Let's
right,
go
and
get
is
some
there, is
shawarma.
there any
Oh.
sort of is there anyone selling
That
those
kind of
weird
smash.
light up things that you get at like any street festival that you go to? Like there's the big flashing LED things. Like anything. Is there like a cart selling those
Magical LEDs.
Yeah.
Magical glow
things?
enchantment.
Glowy things?
Yeah.
Any sort of like goods and wares.
Yes, I like it. There are definitely people selling all different kinds of light up baubles. There are some mechanical ones. Like there's one that has a little crank on it that you can wind up and it'll glow for a little while, kind of
It-
like a primitive flashlight.
Is there one that's like an orb shape?
Yes, there is.
Great. I will take one.
That was a nat 20 on that roll.
I will take one. Actually,
Yes.
I'll take two.
It is exactly describe it.
Okay, so it's like, like probably about, we'll say between softball and in basketball, like
Cantaloupe.
somewhere in between. Yeah, like maybe a
cantaloupe.
little, yeah, a small cantaloupe. And it's like enchanted to kind of glow all these different colors, like most of the primary colors, like red, red, yellow, blue,
Red,
they kind
orange,
of mixed
yellow,
together.
green, blue,
Yeah, right,
yellow.
right, exactly.
The big guys.
Yes, and it's kind of going almost like an aurora around the thing,
Okay.
but it's
You
kind of
got two
white,
of them.
white at the center. Yeah,
Two big orby balls.
and I shove them into my bag of holding.
Yes. And they are in your
Size
bag
of
of holding.
cantaloupes.
Yeah. I see what
Cantaloupe
you're
sized
doing, and we'll
balls
make
in
the
his bag
appropriate
of
check for that.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what the appropriate check is. Make me the check.
For that,
Well, for the what was contained in the note, yes. Because I see what your plan is.
Okay.
there.
So Fran is trying to do something secretively. We'll find out if the party sees it.
Yeah.
I would like to know what was on this note.
You
Did
would.
I see them pass the note?
We'll let you make a perception check, but it's super difficult.
15.
I got a 15.
You got a 15, so you didn't see them pass the note. I'd like you to make a separate perception check against that. A 10. And you said you had
15.
a 15?
Are we all making perception checks?
No.
Oh.
No, he said he was trying to perceive something.
So do you want to explain what
No.
Felix is doing?
Yeah. Does anyone have a passive perception above 17?
No.
Mine's 36.
Yeah.
Mine's 10.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding.
And Jarrell is completely distracted by everything that's going on.
Yeah. I mean, Hoblet's got his eyes on the Smash machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jarrell's probably walking over there with Hoblet now.
So, Felix, the action that you were going to take is successful.
Thank you.
We can address it later.
Yes.
When approved.
So have I made it to the Smasher machine yet?
Yes, you've made it to the Smasher machine if you have... Well, is any of the party going that way?
Yeah, I'm going to
With
go
him.
with him. Yeah.
Well, you're
I
going after
mean-
the meats, which are to the
Yeah, I'm
south.
just gonna. I mean, fine.
Yeah.
Felix
Felix thinks the shawarma is to
the.
the south.
Yeah.
Paradil thinks the shawarma is to the north.
Ooh.
Meatloaf on a stick.
Whose
Meatloaf on
senses
it.
are
Or the
stronger?
meatloaf on a stick. Okay.
We have different objectives.
Yeah.
Paradil, I'll come find you again once I get my shawarma.
I don't think I was perceptive enough to really be dedicated to look for the deep fried meatloaf on a stick.
No? You want to get some shawarma?
Well,
Yeah.
I would say because it was a nat 1, so I would say you definitively think it's to the north.
Oh.
You're definitively
Oh.
wrong.
Right.
Oh,
whatever
shit.
whatever right you thought you were, you are no longer.
Yeah, but you think you are.
I'm just gonna get some shawarma, man.
Cool. I'm coming with you.
Sweet.
Let's go. Let's get this shawarma.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the Shawarmagical, which is pretty close to the Smasher machine.
It is a shawarmagical?
Yes, it is.
Do we see the sign? Is it like near the Smasher
As I
machine?
run up,
Can
I'm
we
just
tell
gonna be
the
like, congratulations! Congratulations!
The guys working there are a little
Perplexed.
perplexed. Yeah.
This is probably like some just like you know,
Some
whatever.
fucking farmhand that they hired to get to work.
It's a carny.
I was trying to be nice about it.
Now,
I don't know.
walking
Are the
around
food
and-
vendors also carnies?
Yeah.
Yeah, and checking out the carny situation.
I feel like they're closer to food truck drivers or something. You know,
Which
maybe
are
without
still
the
their
truck.
own
No,
level of
do
carny.
not
Yes,
say
but they're
that.
not
No,
carny.
they are.
They're not full carny.
Yeah.
They're cleaner carnies.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
between half and 3/4 carny.
Right.
I don't think they're any part carny.
I think
mean,
they
it
were.
is-
You,
I think
could,
this,
you know what? And you could make your
fucking
case for
millennial.
that.
I'm just saying. Anyway,
Yeah.
with all these carnies and food service workers, is there anything out of whack? Like, do I sense any sort of like, I don't know, vibe going on between like the workers? Anything like just sketchy going on?
They're
This
carnies.
would be, make
They're
me
always
an
acting
insight check.
An insight check. That's fucked.
So
They ain't
no.
gonna do it. That's a 4, straight 4.
They might be a little conspiratorial,
Oh god damn it! You know what? This makes me think that.
but it might just be you.
Are there seats outside?
Yeah, there are picnic tables with umbrellas over them all over the place.
Jarrell says to Hoblet, "How about we get some food and then break some games?"
I like it. Good idea.
I'm gonna pull the Schwarm. Is it Schwarmagical?
Shore magic.
Schwarmagic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
gonna pull him to the side.
Just any of the random crew members
Yeah,
there?
one of, like the head guy, the manager.
Oh,
I think the Shore Magic guy
the
is what they
manager's in
print
the
in the
back. Are you
newspaper.
trying to get
Shore
his
magician.
attention?
Yes,
Okay. So Mort wants to speak to a manager.
I do.
Already, we haven't even ordered.
You're already
Mort's
at.
paranoia is hitting him.
He's
really
already at
hard right now.
Paradil immediately loses interest and starts heading north towards the deep fried meatloaf on a stick that he smelled before.
Okay. Does the manager come up towards me?
The manager comes up, but he's, what seems to be the issue, sir?
Before he managers, did I get my shawarma already?
You're in a separate line
Right,
with
we're in line.
one of the
We're in
crew
line.
members, yeah.
Just making sure that whatever
of
the
us-
fuck he's doing is not
Right.
preventing me from getting a shawarma.
No, these
I-
are separate
not-
parallel events.
I just
yet.
want to be clear. None of
yet.
us are
Just-
none of us are backing you up.
Yeah.
We are all the rest of us
Okay.
except for Paradil, who's going after meat on a stick.
We're in the
rest of
shawarma
us are
line.
in line for
Manservant
shawarma.
is standing behind you.
Okay, manservant's got me. because obviously the kind gesture that I had earlier.
Yeah.
I am
Gave
now.
him the
I'm
duck.
assuming that this is like he's on a truck. I'm at the bottom. He's like a few
well,
feet
it's more of
above
a
me.
it's more of a tent.
Okay, a tent. Regardless, he comes up to me. I'm gonna grapple him
Yeah.
by the back of the head.
Okay, and we're just a quick pause.
Who invited?
If I weren't so
Wait.
lazy right now, I'd have everyone roll into a quote initiative, but we're just gonna go around the table, starting with Mort going around toward.
Hold on, can I finish? I can't even finish my sentence.
No,
with this man?
No,
I'm just
no,
setting
we
up
all-
the
we all
order
get-
of
we all-
things
yeah.
because everyone's gonna be doing these things simultaneously.
All right,
Okay. Yep.
I got
So-
a 19.
You got a 19 on what your grapple
My-
check?
I thought.
What did he do?
What are you doing?
No,
Yeah,
we're not.
grappling a dude by the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just fucking.
What were you
Okay.
rolling for?
Okay, as the DM, I want to make sure that we've got the scene right here. What the
Right.
fuck are you doing?
Let me just set the scene for you. This is
Okay,
this is
good,
very
yeah.
straightforward.
He's being
Give me
Mort.
context.
I
please.
have him grappled by, not like in a violent way, but just like really
you
getting his
can't grab
attention.
strangers by the
Hold
back
on.
of the
Let
head.
me finish this out.
Is there a gentle way to grapple?
And now I'm going to ask him, tell me what you're up to.
Yeah, he politely grapples him.
I'm going to
All
ask
right.
him
So you are doing this
With
The
your
rest
hands
of,
on
The rest
him.
of us
with
get to
my
respond.
one
to
hand
that.
behind the back of his head, pulling him closer to me and asking him gently, tell me what you are up to. Can I use persuasion for that?
I feel like Hoblet's clock was a
Gone.
gift.
Listen, he
doing
said that we're going around in a circle, and I'm next. This situation is about to be diffused.
When
Diffused or
What-
fucked?
what's that?
23.
I hope to.
Doing payroll?
When the fuck did Mort get so fucking broken?
Since like the last
He saw his dad,
Well,
apparently.
it's worse now. But
Don't
anyway,
ask-
he smashed that ogre head after like 2 weeks, and then spent the night in jail. So this might be another one of those.
We need to like.
Right.
We need to
we
put.
knew-
We need to get this
listen,
kid
wait
into
a
some sort
second.
of disciplinary
I
program.
got no, but nothing.
He's
He
not a
obviously
kid,
knows
he's like
nothing.
40.
He's just a regular old food service manager.
Yeah, like he's clearly very scared right now and extremely confused. And
But he
he's like,
obviously knows nothing.
This is assault and battery.
yes, he knows what he's.
Why are you interrogating strangers?
All right, I have now lost interest. I'm following back to Hoblet. I'm going to this mansion.
What?
No, we're in line for shawarma.
Yeah,
I thought
At
we
the
were going-
shawarma stand that you just
Mort,
shook down
you know
the
what?
manager of.
You go find the game. You
Yeah.
go find the game.
We'll meet you there.
We'll meet you there.
Can we just
leave him
Actually, I would if you are trying to perceive him doing that because he's about 20 feet away and there's a
Fair
crowd.
enough.
Give me a perception.
I will
check.
do that.
Also,
even
now
see this?
I'm just standing postured at the
7.
front of the line.
Yes, I want to make sure. I'm trying to see if someone else actually sees you doing that.
I'm not sure if
I
I,
got a
did.
17 on that
7.
Yeah, 7. What'd you get?
one. 17.
You got a 17. Yeah, you noticed this
Yeah.
through the crowd.
No,
You
I'm
finally perceive someone in the party doing something wrong
I'm
after all the attempts.
immediately walking over to Mort. Where are you going?
Again, first
Yeah.
off,
Okay. So
nothing I did was wrong here.
all right. So Jarrell, we have you with intent to go over there, but I want to make sure we get around to the table
Sure,
to you
of
before
course,
that
of
resolves.
course.
Well-
so Hoblet, you
I don't mind if we want to let that play because my thought, I'm picturing him
Okay,
in front of
just
me in the
wait-
shawarma line.
So you're in the shawarma line and he's in front of you. Okay,
right.
good.
So he leaves the shawarma line, and I'm going to turn to these guys and go, the line just got shorter, gentlemen. We're going to step up and fill the gap in the line, and hopefully, if we're coming up
I'm
to
gonna
that-
look. Yeah. And I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, "That's not my problem."
Nope.
There is no problem. I've neutralized whatever problem I thought was going on.
We know where the jail is.
All right, Quinn, where are you in all this?
I'm leaning up against kind of the tent, one of the tent poles,
Okay.
and I'm just like slicing an apple with my dagger, and just like watching the whole thing and laughing.
Okay,
Candied
so you're
apple
not
or
in the
just a
line.
regular
You're just
apple?
kind of waiting off to the side, slicing an apple. All right.
Candy.
Felix.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna wait for my shawarma.
Right,
So you were
we
party just
just
stepping
want
forward in
shawarma.
line.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Jara-
came here for shawarma. Mort came here and interrogated a stranger.
Mort came here to smack somebody.
No one was smacked. This man was politely grappled.
You cannot
What are you?
politely grapple anyone, let alone a stranger.
I think that's where we're coming from here.
I asked for the manager.
She says she.
And you assaulted the manager immediately.
I politely got their attention.
Well, okay, so what's Paradil doing? Are you standing
Yeah.
waiting for your shawarma too?
No.
He
What
left.
are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you walked
fucked
right
right
off. Okay.
Mort started fucking around, and I was like, you know
I'm
what?
getting my meat
I
on a
smelled
stick.
that deep fried
So-
meatloaf on a stick.
So you
before.
okay?
He's going for his
Deep
meatloaf.
fried meatloaf on a stick actually is down here. It is about 200 yards to the south.
Well, I started walking north.
Yeah,
Oh,
was
you
walking.
did start walking north from there. So you are now a quarter mile. So you are now half a mile north of the rest of the party then.
Yeah.
Right.
Getting his.
Yeah. And
meat
there
on a
is no
stick.
meatloaf on a stick up here.
What do I see? What do
half
what do
mile.
I see then? What was that smell?
What do you see? You smell
Cow pies.
It's vegan meatloaf on a stick.
Well, I'm a gnome. That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, seems to be I mean it smells meaty, but it's more of a hoof to tail kind of dining experience. So like pig's feet and cow tongue and sheep brain kind of stuff.
Did you say
Getting
hoof,
grilled out.
hoof to table?
Hoof to
Why-
tail.
I guess I'm gonna
Or
roll
snout
for
to tail rather.
I'm gonna roll for
Constitution?
perception or insight.
It's not very far.
Insight.
Yeah, so this is the less desirable, to put it lightly, cuts of meat.
This is the value menu.
I'm gonna roll for insight.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 16.
Okay. So yeah,
do you-
this is
This is what
what
you think
you
it is.
smelled.
Okay.
You were just incorrect, and you thought you smelled meatloaf on a stick, and instead you've got like cow's butt.
Are you walking back for shawarma?
I'm gonna roll for investigation.
Or what are you trying to investigate now?
I'm gonna investigate my surroundings for a better snack.
Okay, so you're looking for something better than cow buttholes.
Yeah.
Investigate away.
I like to call them meat donuts, but let's not split hairs here.
Chocolate covered meat donuts.
Ew, don't add hair to that.
That's a 15.
Yes, there are literally anything is better than this, and there are. Well, yeah, there's just one in this kind of general area here, but it is
Wait,
100
is-
yards to the north of here.
Is there a stand that literally says meat donuts on it?
No, it doesn't say meat donuts. I'm not
We're not
doing that
committing
to
to
the
that.
side.
You have to order those. They're off.
I'm willing to be malleable, but I'm not willing to hit it with a hammer.
All right, what's 100 yards to the north?
100 yards to the north is something marginally better. I'm going to say something that vaguely resembles burgers, but with it's almost like
Are they in
bear
fun
claw
shapes?
pastries as the bun.
Oh, like a beef Wellington kind of deal, but
Like
carnival fare.
like a hamburger patty shoved in between two bear claws.
I'm going for it, man. I'm fucking going
Like-
for it.
I'm just trying to invent a new fair food off the top of my head.
It'll
That's
happen.
what I
And
came
and
up
that's all
with.
deep fried together. That's
Yes,
all
it
one
is.
thing.
Battered
Yes,
and
it
deep
is.
fried.
Battered
That
and
sounds-
deep fried.
Yeah, I'm on it.
That
You'll
actually
die.
sounds kind of great.
It'll
Yeah.
kill you.
I'm on it.
I'll put hot
Yes.
sauce on that.
So he's pouncing upon this.
Yes, he
Can-
is half a mile to the north of the rest of the party.
Can Jarrell manhandle Mort yet?
Yes, Jarrell, you may now proceed to manhandle more.
Whoa. That's not happening.
Well,
I am staunchly.
Jarrell-
this is going to be a
roll.
competitive strength check.
Yeah, you have no strength.
It doesn't matter, dude. Any given Sunday.
I rolled a 23. I pick.
Not this Sunday.
Jarrell picks Mort up
Yes.
and
you have-
walks him. Now, manservant is following. I walk him over to a set of seats, slam him down, point at manservant, and say, "Don't let him move."
Okay. Well, me and manservant have a bond. So
You gave him the duck, but Jarrell is like
Again.
his master and lord and all this stuff.
I imagine he's just like holding the duck out.
Oh,
still, like,
he's
in the
still
palm of
holding the
his
duck,
hand.
and he's looking at you and grinning.
okay. Again, I am not going to do what he just
You-
told me to do. I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk away.
You have never seen manservant grin, but he will try to strength push you back down. And we'll continue to do this.
I am. You know what? No. How about this? Stop. I am going to use. What I'm
No,
going to do is he put me. Did he put me in a chair?
Yes,
he
he
put you
your
in
ass
there.
back.
Timeout. Your ass is in
All right.
timeout right now.
I
For
am not
assaulting
just gonna
the
walk.
perfectly nice
I am not just
shawarma
gonna
man.
get up and walk away. I'm gonna try to do a. What's that cheerleading move when the back handsprings away
Oh,
from him?
God.
And I'm gonna use an acrobatics check against your stupid strength check. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Is that cool?
I
Yeah.
got a 14.
Way more than you.
Yeah. So
21.
So Morton backflips away from
Way away
Hans
from him, and I'm gonna
with
go
it.
find cotton candy. I'm done with this situation.
What's that sound like?
Runs
What kind of
off
noise
into
does
the
Mort make?
crowd.
That was when I stick the
This
lamp.
is exactly the sort of shit I was looking for.
I thought you got a kiss at the end.
Oh well, yeah. Anyone in my general vicinity afterwards wanted to give me a kiss after that.
He said anyone.
Anyone, literally anyone.
Okay,
No.
make sure there is a cotton candy stand anywhere
Okay.
near here. Otherwise, this is
He's
going to be
right
a
up
really
near the-
awkward walk-off.
Is there a kissing booth at least near?
There's no cotton candy, and I'm making this check at disadvantage for a kissing booth. Yeah, no, there is no kissing booth.
So I'm gonna see if Jarrell even notices the backflip.
It was pretty great.
So I rolled a 5. So Jarrell does not
No,
see it.
so he is just mysteriously backflip disappeared from your
right,
perception.
I turned my back for a second, and then, I mean, obviously Manservant sees it, so he starts just walking through the crowd slowly after you.
Sounds good.
Still with the duck in hand, still has a grin on his face.
That's fucking creepy.
What
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
imagining is that guy from Hot Fuzz, that one that gets
Yeah,
with the
Yarp.
monkey, that he just gets beat with the
Yeah.
flower pot
Narp?
afterwards. Exactly.
We're
That's what I
back
think
to Hot
Manservant
Fuzz
is.
again.
Yeah.
Manservant looks like. A lot of Hot Fuzz references. in
Hot
this
fuzz
podcast.
is life. Hashtag. I'm just kidding now.
Okay, so he's just gone from the group.
Yes.
Jarrell joins the line again for shawarma.
Do we have shawarma?
How can I get your fucking
Hoblet
shawarma?
just got up there, so you...
How did he get ahead of me?
Because I'm bigger than you.
I was under the impression that he was in front of you.
Yeah,
My
if you
idea
were-
to get shawarma.
No, you're just next in line right after him.
Okay.
Hoblet gets this first. Calm down,
Yeah.
Felix.
So I
Yeah,
walk
because
up.
Hoblet was the first one to notice
Is
Jarrell
Felix-
walking away. Jarrell would have had the next in line, but he has now left the line to deal with this
Is
other problem.
Felix temper tantruming
Quite-
behind me?
In fact, for that selfless action, I'm going to give you
Even though he got away.
inspiration.
Um,
Trying to snag his inspiration.
I was just trying to pass it over.
Hoblet.
I'm the paranoid one now.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I've been wearing Ariane Black for too long. I'm
Right.
sorry.
It's all right.
Hoblet, I will say that I'm not temper tantruming. I'm just hangry.
Pouting.
He's just regular
pouting.
tantrum.
Just hangry.
I think you're a little crangry.
Just hangry.
That's cranky hungry.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I can go with that.
I mean, whatever it is, you know what you are better than we know what
Wait.
you are. So.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I feel like I want to do a Ron Swanson. Give me all the bacon and eggs that you have.
I'm afraid what you heard
Was
was give me a lot of bacon and eggs.
that's not.
I
what
mean,
said.
all the bacon and eggs that you have.
have. But I can't order all the shawarma because Felix is right
I
behind
swear
me.
to God, if you eat the whole
Please
totally
do that.
fucking cut,
Please do that.
This was those are actually the I guess keywords or the password to get the Ron Shortson special, which is a gigantic plate of nothing but shawarma meat.
Ron Schwartzen. I like it.
It's 12 gold. Like, it is a lot of gold, but this is a lot of meat.
Done. I'll tip him too.
Yeah.
Do they have any chocolate dessert shawarma?
Are you even
I
back
cannot
there?
answer that for you, as you are half a
Not
mile
there.
to the north.
Damn it!
Eating something else.
Eating something more delicious and
Well,
gross
yeah.
at the same
And
time.
I don't
I'm
want
skipping
dessert
back
shawarma.
with glee.
Okay, it's going to take you another turn to get back to the group.
That's cool, but I'm doing it.
Well,
with
another
glee.
couple of turns.
I'm
It's-
skipping.
it's gonna take
I'm
some
munching.
travel
It's dripping.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Good. That's
I'm
what
walking
I-
around the carnival at this point, asking every woman with like a wink kissing booth, wink kissing booth, wink Does that do anything for me?
So Mort, you are
You're such a fucking creep.
you are literally walking down the street, sexually harassing women who walk by.
You
Yeah,
just
he's gonna get
assaulted
arrested again, and then when the world ends tomorrow, maybe he's just gonna die.
in jail.
Why you gotta be so
Alone.
negative?
Do you
Well, that's
know
what
who
he's-
you're talking
That's what he's
about?
doing to himself.
Something-
I didn't think we were going to get here. No, you're not making a competitive roll, because I've decided what the third woman is going to do. What's your AC?
14.
Yes, you take 1d4, so let me roll that.
In the nads.
1 point of bludgeoning damage directly to the shoulder as she slugs you with her purse.
That's understandable.
With her purse?
Yeah.
You just punch him in the face?
yeah.
Well, if I rolled higher on the 1d4, it would have been something more punch-like.
All right.
Like 1 damage. I didn't want to make her seem weak by having a punch deal only 1 damage there.
I really wanted to see her backhand him.
Ah, just a nice old.
That's probably what's going to happen if he continues.
I mean, Mort's doing more right now, yeah.
That's
He's not
That's
discouraged.
not.
So at this time, Manservant is going to catch up to Mort, and I'm going to do another strength check.
Damn it.
Yes.
It's a 13.
13 against, yeah.
4.
Yeah,
He
there we
starts-
go.
He starts to push you into the chest.
In fact,
The chest is open. He's pushing you
yeah,
into the chest.
this isn't a competitive strength check. This is actually a grapple test. It's the exact same
Sure,
roll.
sure.
Yeah.
So the first is a grapple, and now he's trying to force you into the chest.
Yeah.
How polite is this grapple?
This is not a polite grapple.
This is an aggressive grapple.
All right.
Though one arm does still have a squeaky duck
Yeah,
toy in it.
this is a justifiably
Or a
aggressive
plush duck.
grapple.
Right.
It's an aggressive, squeaky grapple.
Yes, it is also squeaky.
yes.
I'm eating.
We
the
found out about the
Schwarzen
squeaky
and watching
like
this.
You're still watching from the sideline.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
No, really.
Yes, with your gigantic plate
Plate
of
of
meat.
meat. Oh yeah, I'm not putting my meat down for
So
this.
you got to sit at a table already while Felix is still
Right.
waiting in line.
No, I'm assuming that Felix got his right after me, where he's sitting.
Are you
with me.
both watching this happen?
Yeah.
They're watching
Well,
Manservant
I-
stuff Mort into
Wait,
a
We
chest
came
in
here
the middle
for
of...
shawarma.
Right. Are they in line of sight of where I am right now eating my shawarma?
Yeah, they were, I mean they were.
Yes, because he just walked away from you. We are going to get to you getting your shawarma in just
Okay, cool.
a moment.
Just making
Quinn,
sure.
You have finished eating your apple. It was delicious.
It was. Have I noticed any sort of games of chance?
Games
Yeah, he's
of
fucking
chance.
right out in this situation.
Nat 20. Yes, there is. And what game do you want it to be? I
President
like this. When I
Kim and
roll 20 for if you see something, I'm just going to give you agency over what it is.
I like
Like
that.
it's whatever you wanted most is there.
Don't abuse it.
Yeah.
Abuse it.
I'm thinking of some sort of like, maybe more of like a sleight of hand task. So like, I don't know, like the fishbowl thing, like where he gets like the ping pongs in the fishbowl.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right.
Oh, nice.
I would definitely
Right.
see that as being a sleight of hand manual dexterity kind of check.
Right.
So you're almost like cheating the system because you know how to toss it.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck yeah.
substituting sleight of hand for manual dexterity because they feel like exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure. So I walk up to said fishbowl tent, and how many balls do I get?
Oh, all right.
Really?
You're one to talk to yourself.
You're one to talk.
Oh yeah, you're so
Listen,
inappropriate, Francesco.
you're the one with like cantaloupe-sized orbs in your bag.
Hey,
Yes, but you get
got
10
big
balls
orbs,
for
I
1
cannot
gold.
lie.
So how many
10.
do you want to buy?
10.
Okay, so for 1 gold, you buy 10 balls. Roll a d10.
A D10.
Roll a d20 first.
What do I win?
I'm trying to
Another
determine
beer?
how many prizes you win out of this to see
Gotcha.
how big of a prize you
So
get.
my first ball gets a 26.
So that 26 is going
25.
to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to
Oh,
do that
okay.
as a batch roll. Yeah, roll me. Yeah, roll me the d10. It's going to be heavily weighted up.
10.
Oh yeah, you get all of them.
You get
And
all
you
the
get
Wait. But you said it was weighted up.
yeah. So, you roll
You
the d10.
trick shot them.
Yeah. like
So literally, I'm like banking them off of poles and like.
And
no,
the
you
right-
just
and, like,
not really banking, but you do sink all 10 right in a row.
They
Yeah.
go
Does
all
this-
in the same bowl, and you win the grandest of grand.
The last one, okay, so I get the 9 in, right, no problem. The 10th one, I just kind of like flip up a little bit differently, and it just kind of spirals
Yeah,
on the
circles
fishbowl
that.
for a while, and finally plummets
Yeah.
in.
And
I
while
like it.
it's spiraling, you steal 2 more balls with your sleight of hand that you can throw.
hold that for a second.
Yeah, we could do that on the next turn around.
Well, so that's why I want to know what I was winning.
Yeah, you've won the largest prize,
Well,
which
How-
can be a.
you're not answering my question.
Okay.
What are the prizes?
Yeah, that's
telling
what
you
I'm
that
getting
right
to.
now.
I just had different answers for different categories.
Right.
Great.
But,
Tell me them
um,
all. I want to know all of them.
So the biggest prizes are we've got a 6-foot stuffed duck,
Great.
a pogo stick,
Okay.
Nice.
or
There's no stuffed Valen.
That's a weird.
stuffed
That is
Valen is actually a
sacrilegious.
medium-sized prize. They're more of a small, like, medium, like
I'm
tasteful
picturing,
size,
like,
not
the
like a
stuffed Hulk
6-foot
Hogan.
tall,
They're
like.
travel size.
Would you think that would be like sacrilegious?
Right. But I
I'm
mean,
sure
like,
it kind of is.
Yeah.
the life-sized Valen doll gets a little too close to like waifu
No.
pillow.
Right, yeah.
I don't
a
want
body
to
pillow?
even.
A body pillow.
Yeah.
We're moving
I'm
on.
trying to stay away from that
Yes,
scale
please.
entirely.
Yes,
so
please.
the stuffed Valen was a size medium. It was maybe about 12 to 18 inches tall or something.
I think we need to get on top of that subject. Let's go
No.
back.
Let's tackle that.
Felix,
subject.
that is a white pillow.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it.
Oh my God. No. Oh, fuck. Hoisted by my own petard.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't want it.
Thank you. Thank you for not
So,
wanting.
so
that.
let me put it this way: while he's getting me my large prize of the pogo stick,
Oh, you were just gonna stop right at pogo stick?
I'm not stopping at pogo stick because I'm swiping other prizes while he's bending over to get the pogo stick,
Okay, that's great.
and I got a nat 1.
With
Yes!
your lucky.
But-
And it's a big butt.
Incredible.
It is a big butt. I have the lucky feet, so
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll that bitch
Before we all got arrested.
and get a 19.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 20. I got a 20.
Got a 20. Okay, that's good. You can successfully, without any penalty or getting caught, steal one more large prize.
You like almost
Large
slip.
prize.
and then-
Yeah, not the maximum size. The
Okay.
large is kind of the next
Okay,
one
so
down.
not like walking away with the 6-foot duck, too.
Right. So I got the
Two
pogo stick.
The other
pogo
place.
sticks.
No,
And
what are the
then-
other gifts?
Yeah, what are the large?
The nat 20, he could have walked away with the stuffed duck.
Right.
With the modified 20, it's going to be like 2 stuffed Valens or
Stuffed balance for your gnome friends.
Ball and cup.
yeah, no, this is actually this is a
beaver.
weird city, an actual short sword. Plus 0. Like a store
basic-
quality short sword.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
The pogo stick and the shorts.
the 2 stuffed Valens.
The 2 stuffed
okay.
Valens, okay.
The short sword sounded great, but I've got my
2
my
opportunities
weapons. I'm
for
happy.
controlled chaos.
Right.
I'm great. I'm feeling good.
Okay, so now we are at Felix here.
Here we go.
I'm just bouncing on this pogo stick. With
So
2
now
Valens.
you have gotten your shawarma.
I have my shawarma. Do I
Yes.
see like Quinn bouncing around a fucking pogo stick with like 2 stuffed like dolls under his arms as I'm just sitting eating with Hoblet?
Or do you see Jarrell?
Okay,
Right.
I literally just rolled a 20, so that is exactly what you
So
see.
like, I'm just gonna. Can I just? I want to maybe see, make sure I understand the scene that is unfolding for us, me and Hoblet,
While we're eating the
as we are just eating shawarma, and the rest of the party is just fucking off, right? Because we said we were hungry, and then we were gonna get to the investigating, right? I mean, we agreed, right, as a group. You remember that,
Yep.
Hoblet? You remember
Yep.
that?
I
And
mean,
I'm
I
at-
got a plate of meat.
Right, and then my head's just kind of pan.
When did Hoblet become
Around
the
the
normal
group.
one?
Right.
When meat got involved.
I'm just gonna pan around the group. I see Mort getting stuffed into a chest. I see.
No,
Fucking,
we don't see Paradil.
Don't see Paradil.
Yeah,
I
where
see,
am I with my ham bear Clerger?
you are feeling a little bloated, and you get to the party. Oh, right about now, because we'll time skip it ahead until then.
Bloated but satisfied.
Oh yes, this is the happiest you've been in a while.
So like I'm just watching this all.
You see Jarrell
Yeah.
getting his shawarma. Like he's
Okay.
finally paying and walking back, and he sees.
Wait, is Mort
manservant.
in the
That's what I want to. That's what I want to clarify.
I feel like I deserve a chance to redeem myself from the chest.
Jarrell sees that manservant is at least grappled Mort and is dragging him towards an open chest.
Yeah, let's have manservant make one last grapple check to get him in the chest.
So
Can
Jarrell,
I profusely apologize to not only manservant, but the lady who I have severely offended?
you should
And
apologize
see
to
if I
both.
can
we
like,
will, yes, you know what? We will resolve the apology first and the grapple second if the apology isn't successful.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he doing? Is he have to be at a charisma roll?
That would be
munching
ideal.
away over here, munching away, watching this shit go down.
All right. Jarrell again takes another bite out of his sandwich.
the Schmied
I
plate
just
is
want to
phenomenal.
know, kind of out of character, before we see if you actually persuade him of this, are you going to play this one straight? Like, are you going to actually apologize, or are you just trying
Oh
to
no,
convince them you're
no,
gonna
real life.
apologize?
I have realized that I've done something that
Okay.
I shouldn't.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, make
Go
the
ahead.
roll and see if you can convince him of
Yeah,
that.
I have
fact.
like upset somebody, and Mort does
Yeah.
not like to upset people, but he kind of gets lost in
Yeah,
his own.
I just want to make sure that we're persuading and not deceiving.
What am I rolling?
That's a persuasion check.
You're the one talking.
Hold
what
on,
are you
hold on.
saying?
But
You literally
yes,
said that that's what you were
I
gonna
want
do.
to. I'll make him fill in the words, but I want to make sure those words are going to have the impact he wants. before
Right.
he-
But I wanted to know what font here, like what? Okay,
Persuasion.
it's a 19.
Okay. So now I
Regardless.
have to roll.
and you're
above what?
persuading, right? You're not
Yes.
deceiving
Persuading.
or
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yes.
Yes.
So, all right, now
Correct.
verbally be persuasive with your apology.
And I am.
Make it match
So-
your role.
So you're talking to manservant who still is grappling
Yes,
you
and is the
holding
nice
gun.
woman who smacked me with her purse close enough to hear this apology?
Yes, this all just happened.
Okay, I first off am going to start welling up. This is a genuine well up, like
Okay.
tears forming,
Uh-huh.
and I am just going to say I am so sorry for my actions. I am a sad and lonely man. I was just looking for love.
Okay.
I
And,
know that this was wrong, and I apologize deeply.
She sees that you are sincere with it, so she doesn't slug you again. But she's still unhappy, but she's now just going to kind of compose herself, nod, and walk away quickly.
All right.
All right. So that was what an insight check for.
To see if he was being sincere with his apology enough to let him go.
The first one was a 9. I'm gonna cash in on my inspiration.
Damn,
Okay.
dude, really?
And nothing better.
Even
so, despite
Despite it being
manservant's
sincere.
best like he knows he probably shouldn't, but he's gonna let you go, and then he's gonna walk back towards the chest
Okay.
slowly.
All right.
All right.
So I'm free and clear.
Yes.
I'm just gonna sit there and sulk and think about my actions, right there, in like a
that's-
puddle of my own tears.
That's a smart idea.
Okay.
I bounce on the pogo stick like right by Mort.
Fantastic. Mort, what's your passive perception as well? 14. Yeah, you see him do that.
Well, that has gotten my spirits right back up. I'm just gonna go follow him.
Okay, so you're following the Pogo Pied Piper of Hamlin over here.
Correct.
So when are we going to see the blue light?
We'll get there. Hoblet,
When is that happening?
I don't know. Hoblet, you're about half done with your food.
We're getting through our agenda, okay?
This is not the itinerary.
If you're
Each
trying to
one
get
of
the
our
party to go,
agendas.
maybe you should try to convince them to go.
I am going to.
We did just skip over Fran's turn.
No, we're coming back around to it.
Right.
No, I'm going to what Zach just said.
Right. Right. Because that's exactly what we should be doing.
Okay. Then you might need to rustle up the rest of your party to
I
get
thought
that
it
to
was a
happen.
mission statement. When do we get back to agenda?
This entire episode, all we did was get sandwiches.
Did you even read the abstract?
Can this be the sandwich
And
episode?
do wacky shit.
Did you even read the abstract? Is what I'm asking. Because
I did not. That's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me.
The hapless heroes go to get sandwiches.
Well, I came over here. I
The
came
gang
over
gets
here
sandwiches.
for my smashing game.
Right.
Okay, good.
Yep.
You, now
Close it
you
out.
are
Close
about.
it out with the smashing
So I'm
game.
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna put my meat plate down on the table.
Okay.
How much did you get through before you stand up? Is it done?
Maybe 2/3.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
sure,
still two
that
left.
sounds right.
Watch my meat, friendo. And I'm just gonna walk towards the machine.
Before I can even put a finger up to like comment on
I'm
it,
gone,
he
I'm
just
gone.
walks away.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like walking, like he's walking away. I'm like,
The finger droops cartoonishly.
Jarrell smirks and follows after Hoblet, taking another bite out of his shawarma.
All right, you take your
So,
shawarma on the go and follow Hoblet to the smashing station.
Yep.
They're
Where
playing a song
I'm
out of the
going
station.
To smash.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay, so you go to smash, and we're just gonna get you right to there. Make a strength check to smash.
Before you smash, Franz is going to say to you now, because he's with Jarrell and you. He's going to say, "You are the greatest, Hoblet. You can do it."
I'm also
And
going
he's
to
going to give you the +4.
And I'm also going to use Ben
nice.
Luck for whatever he rolled.
You see him doing this? I thought you were a fallen pogo stick boy.
Well, we're all pretty close in proximity.
You get +2 to that.
You can either follow Quinn on the pogo stick, or you can go to the smashing game. You can't do both.
Pogo stick.
Pogo stick. Okay.
All right, so you get to add 2 to whatever you just rolled. Okay.
It was really good.
Yeah.
23.
23, and that was with his
That's
plus
with the
two.
+2.
Yeah, 23. You ding the bell.
Okay.
nice.
So what does it sound like?
Somebody once told
No.
No,
It's a smashing
what
game.
it is. It's
Yeah.
no, not a smash
not a
mouth
smash
game.
mouth game. That's if you nat one, maybe then smash
But,
mouth starts singing.
Make me a quick perception check.
Yes.
Here's hair rubbing against.
I know. I heard that. I was like, what?
It's a 19.
A 19. You do hear karaoke to the south.
Oh my.
I'm going.
Blue light.
How fast are you running?
Yeah, at least these things are on your way.
Okay.
Wait, how fast can I run? Am I encumbered now?
My brain says yes, but I don't want it to be that much.
your body
So
says
no,
no.
you're fine. You can make it.
All right, cool. I skipped that way.
You skip that way. I mean, you're not the most spry, but it's not really significantly hindering you to where I'd apply, a debuff or anything.
Guys, I think that we need to stick together. Let's stick together. We're at least on the way. Yeah, maybe we sing some karaoke, okay. But like, let's just get to the blue light like today.
All right, let's go.
Yep. So you've smashed. You can get a stuffed Valen if you want, but you can also get a stuffed Imperator.
Or the sword.
Or the sword, yes. You could get the short sword. It seems to be endemic, and they don't seem to be IDing people. You've seen at least one 9 or 10-year-old kid carrying a
Swinging
full
an
adult
actual
short
sword?
Yes.
Damn it. Because that was my idea, was I was going to take the short sword and give it to a kid. but
You
they're
can
already
still do
giving
that.
short
There's
swords
still
to kids.
plenty of kids around.
No,
that
because
don't
it's
have
not
short
as
swords.
badass if they're already doing it. If
Yeah.
it's not illegal. Then
No,
Well, you're
but
gonna need-
it's,
that
this
kid-
is a really fucking weird world we're in here.
That
Just go
kid's-
younger. Give it to a baby.
Yeah, that kid's gonna need a dueling partner. So help another kid out. Give him a short
You know
sword.
what? You can give it to his slightly younger sister who's trailing along behind him.
Deal.
It's going to be a death
I'll
tonight.
give it to her.
Yes.
Use this wisely, girly.
She's struggling to kind of get it up, but she sort of swings it and narrowly misses her brother, and then hucks it back up onto her shoulder and is now chasing him around with the sword.
Nice.
Jarrell looks at you. Why would... Oh, this is horrible.
You've got to start them young, Jarrell.
Wait, where's Paradol now?
Aren't you skipping toward
I thought I was
Karaoke.
skipping towards karaoke.
You are.
I wasn't sure if Fran.
You're
Why-
doing that.
We are all so lost.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening.
So yeah, you
Nobody
are.
knows what they're actually doing.
Okay, so good. Hoblet has just given a sword to a small child.
Great.
Quinn is bouncing on a pogo stick.
With two stuffed Valens.
Toward the blue light, or at least trying to.
Felix is watching some meat.
I just wanted to go.
Jarrell is now enjoying his shawarma finally.
Well, he finished his shawarma, and before we fade out, I just want the image of Jarrell swinging back the hammer, and we'll resolve it next time.
All right, good. I like that. We'll leave that off. And Zach, you get to a place where they're doing karaoke.
All right.
And you see a familiar face.
Yes.
One Mr. Black belting out the first lines of a song. He's just a city boy, born and raised in South Highport. And this is where we cut straight to black, pun intended.
I was gonna say.
And if you like us, you can find us on the internet. We can be found on Twitter at Hapless Heroes. We can be found on Reddit /r/Hapless Heroes Podcast. We are also on Facebook and Instagram as the Hapless Heroes Podcast. Links in any of those places will take you to the crown jewel of our social media presence, our Discord server, where you can come interact with us. We are here for you. Now, if you really, really like us, you can leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. We very much appreciate it. It helps give us visibility, and obviously it's good feedback from you, and we like seeing good feedback. We like seeing good reviews. Now, if you really, really, really like us, you could donate to our Patreon. We have a new Patreon reward level that we'd like to announce tonight.
Either a reward level or we have to figure this out a little bit more. But I think that at one of the tiers, so James just before we started the session tonight handed me his notebook and said, "It's full."
The Hoblet notebook is full.
So
Gold, pure
I
gold.
have the contents of notes from.
Well, the beginning.
Early
right?
Hoblet.
I mean, like
Un-
almost like the beginning of like the show. And I'm going to either just like scan all the pages in,
I'm like reading some of the pages from like a long time ago.
and
Kill Kim.
we'll make them available to you forever,
It's still valid today.
It is. It is.
immortalized
As it ever was. True as it ever was.
digitally, and put that into your possession. It is unfiltered.
Yeah.
It is raw.
Unedited. Maps.
There are drawings.
James/Hoblet.
Hopefully not stick figures.
Right.
I can imagine that getting very violent.
We'll figure out. We'll put it at a very accessible level. I just think this is fantastic.
There's just so much.
But we'll still reserve like a higher level for the original, correct?
Yes.
I think we should probably hang on to the original.
yeah,
That's the
maybe,
sort
yeah.
of thing that gets hidden away and then given to Baby Smash when she
mean,
turns 18.
That's right.
If we feel like you
God,
give
when
us
she turns
enough
30.
money,
There's some shit in there.
just let
She
the
turns 18, you've come of age. Here's a notebook full of my indecipherable bullshit.
Right.
That's how daddy talks when you're not around.
But just like the tasteful news.
Be prepared to
anywhere
be
between
fucking confused.
No!
10 and 100, right? That's what we decided. Anywhere between $10 and $100.
Somewhere.
And then we'll roll for it. Yeah.
You have to sign an agreement. You won't sue.
Tasteful nudes are at least 10,000.
And if you really like us, right now you like us, Sally Field and the whole deal, you should take different food items that are associated with each letter of Hapless Heroes and blend them and pour them in order in certain areas of your hometown to create some sort of blender food code for the citizens to decipher. Only the clever ones.
I gotta
And,
figure out what you meant by the blender
yes,
food
they
left
will.
about town.
Yeah, somebody will say, today I found blended ham on the corner of Main and 3rd.
I'm already at horseradish and applesauce.
Horseradish,
I'm
I
going
was
with
thinking
it.
applesauce.
poison. Yeah, poison, and then anything else. Poison sauce is good.
Poison.
Poison, not
poison.
poison. Not
Lethal
poison.
poison.
It's a
First of
Poison,
all,
with an H. It has
Poison.
an H in it.
poison. I thought you said poison.
Not poison.
I did
Don't
too.
poison
Poison.
any of us.
We're at P already. Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Stick with the program. We're on we have an agenda, okay?
It's poison hoisin sauce.
Lactaid.
The poison.
So anyway, yes.
Blended lactaid.
The meat of the
Who's gonna
matter
get
is
that? It's
that
gonna be
the meat of the matter is that you
Yes.
need to pour a blended food code that spells our podcast name with the first letters of all the foods.
In random places around your town.
Well,
Poison,
if you're,
poison.
I'm not gonna ascribe random to
Do
any
you
of
want to
this.
get ants? Because this is
This
exactly
is how you get it. This is how you get it.
All right. So before we go into some strange and uncharted land of conversational bullshit, we're gonna rein it back in. We're gonna close out this episode, and we
You're
will
no
do
fun.
that by outroing our cast. Starting on my left, we have Peridot Lincoln Woods, played by Zach.
Don't stop believing.
Gotta get that karaoke.
Yes, so that's what's going. Yeah, it's beautiful. To his left, we have Lord Jarrell the Light, played by John.
Until next time.
To his left, we have the fabulous Felix Fizzlebottom, played by Francesco.
Onward I walk, not with a plan, but with an objective.
To his left, we have Lord and Captain Quinn Southwind, played by Mike.
Whee! What joy!
Doink, doink, doink.
To his left, we have Hoblet the Smasher, played by James.
The fair is fun.
And to his left, we have the gorgeous Morton Mack, played by Massimo.
So sorry.
And my name is Dave, and I've been your host and Dungeon Master for this evening. We will see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.